I gotta figure out that schedule. Schedule feature keeps scheduling me for some reason. So let's send this to sends out to a few people. Not sure if they'll be here. Right. Just gonna wait for a few minutes before I start. Okay. All right. So I just got a word from Fox. He should be in a few minutes. These clothes out the way. Goodness. I could really move this whole thing. I don't need it. Oh, goodness. So I'm making quite a bit of noise, but okay. I'm probably gonna have to readjust this at some point. Earlier, I wasn't thinking. Oh, let's raise this up a little bit. And we've got Alice in here. Hey, Alice. It's good to see you. This is going to be a pretty short stream, to be honest with you, because I'm actually kind of tired. But I did want to at least get some work done on my my doll's eyes. So I'll go ahead and actually let me try to raise this up a little bit. I'm not sure how this looks. I'm gonna have to do some kind of adjustment when I exit this out. Okay, not bad. All right, there we go. Oops. Alright. Oh, and nope, just bumped into that. Let me actually make this a little bit smaller so I can have more room over here. There we go. Now my camera's all crooked. Alright. Yeah, he just sent me a DM saying that he'll be in shortly, so. Alright, but I hope you're doing pretty good, Alice. Saw you earlier. I was like, oh, there's Alice. And hypnotic stream. I had to step away because I started cooking dinner, so. Alright. Let's see, now I want to go in a little bit closer. Yeah, just slightly. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we get the detail in there. And, ooh, this ought to be fun. Alright, before I start, I actually need to look at these eyes. Okay, I'm going to trace this one because this one I trimmed a little bit too much off of. And hopefully I can, you know what, to make it easier and less distracting, I'm actually going to cut, as those are not the right scissors. I'm going to cut this. So you guys are not staring at two big holes in this paper. I try to make griff casts. Yeah, I wanted to make it because it's been a minute since I've been in there. So, okay, so let's move this out of the way. And now we have clean sheet paper. All right, so these are my test eyes. Color-wise, we are going with this bad boy because it's got the honey. The light honey glow, which is what I want for my doll. This is the first one that ended up being too yellow. Still pretty though. I'm still going to keep it. Let's see if we can kind of angle that a little bit more. And it's not focusing. Why are you not focusing? Weird. Oh. There we go. Yeah, so this one is the first one I did. It's too yellow on the bottom. And hey, Zelosi, it's good to see you. I just started a few minutes ago, so you didn't miss much. So this is one of my test eyes. This is the first one I did. I've added too much yellow on the bottom, so it ended up giving her eye more of an amber kind of glow to it, which is still pretty. I am going to save this eye because I can use it as a future reference for a different doll. But this is the one that I'm going to go with. This one has more of a honey glow, which is what I want for my doll, because she has brown eyes. So here's a side-by-side comparison of the both. Yep. So we got the more yellow eye on the left and the version that I want to do on the right that has more of an honey glow. Okay. So, all right. Got that. So, ooh. Oh boy. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to keep this kind of short because, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually a little tired, but I wanted to at least start working on her eye. I went to the gym today for the first time in quite a while, quite a few months. I have been exercising, like I walk several times throughout the week, anywhere from 2.5 to like 5.5 miles. But I have not done any strength training in months. I was consistent for a while, and then I just kind of fell off. So I need to, I told myself I need to get back into it. And so for the first time today, I went back to the gym. Didn't kill myself. I did some cardio, did a little bit of upper body, back, and yeah. And then came home, cooked dinner, really good meal. And got wiped out after that. So alright, so this I'm gonna trace the outside of this, and then I'm gonna flip it. Let's see, I may have to erase a little bit. flip. And trace the other one. Trying to keep the angle, both of them too, even though they're going to be cut out. All right. Okay, yeah, you're good, Fox. I mean, it sucks you had a bad day. So I had supper earlier. It was really good. I actually cooked once. Occasionally I'll get in the cooking mood and cook something. It was a good meal. It was a Depression era meal made using cheap, inexpensive ingredients. Seafood pasta dish is what it was. So it had sardines, whole wheat spaghetti. The sauce was an olive oil based sauce, sardines in the oil, olive oil. And the seasonings were crushed red pepper flakes, salt, pepper, Parmesan cheese, and parsley. And it was pretty much all mixed together. Oh, and garlic, fresh minced garlic, and that was, you mix all that together with the meat, your fish, and then set that to the side. You cook your pasta, drain most of it, but leave a little bit of water for your sauce, and then you throw the fish in there with all the seasonings, and you just stir everything up. And I don't know what's called, but it's like a poor man's seafood pasta dish. It was really good. I mean, I know sardines are one of those things where it's like, ugh. I love them. I love sardines, man. I think it's a really good food, but it was inexpensive, and apparently it was a staple in a lot of people's diet during the Depression, because that's where that dish came from. All right, so we got her eyes traced. Beans and rice with chicken. Nice. And I had my pasta meal with steamed asparagus, and then for dessert I had some homemade cinnamon rolls, which were really good. So all right, we got our eyes traced. Let's see, what size did I use? Did I go with 20 or 22? I'm pretty certain I did 22. All right, so I may have to lean over a little bit and make sure I'm getting both of these. Yeah, I'm pretty certain I did 22. I need to get another one of these that's like metal. Well, if I get a metal one, I'm not going to be able to see. Okay. Now for her pupil, what did I end up going with? I think it was it 14 or 13? Let me see. What did I do on the test eye? It's pretty. I went small, and then I ended up making it a little bit bigger. I think this is a 13. Yeah, let's go with 13. This thing's kind of busted. I need another one, like a... Okay. Hopefully I can nail this within like one shot. I did 2 good test eyes, so I should be able to nail this. these because I can barely see the numbers. All right. Okay. All right. I'm not going to worry about the whites for now, but, well, hang on, let me see something. I'll probably erase it a little bit and then put the whites there. Or at least draw, you know, fill in, you know, do the little circle. Worried about those being like perfect circles, because okay. Yeah, I can always make them a little bit bigger than that. Hang on, actually let me move those up some. Just a little. Okay, it's all good. It's like right here on the edge of the. Alright. I can always go bigger on those because they're going to be painted in with acrylic paint. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and start the drawing. Actually, you know what? Let me do those 3 dots too, even though I always end up coloring over them. I'll just lightly draw them. Might play some Super Mario Brothers 3 later. Cool. Haven't played that game in ages. Alright, so right underneath that one. All right. Okay, so now the fun part. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go ahead and do her pupil. Actually, yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so I gotta let you guys know with these kind of pencils, it's gonna look ugly at first, these eyes, but you want to start out with layers, light layers, and then gradually build up, and the color is gonna look richer by the time I'm finished. So I'm just lightly going in and coloring, think I may need to sharpen that, but it's going to look rough at first, but as I build up the layers, it's going to start looking more packed in and more it's going to have more dimension to it. But this is the technique I used with both of my test eyes, and yeah, they both started out like this. So okay, and this is going to be the only part, well, no, not the only one. The pupil, the top of the eye where the black is at, and then the eyeliner are going to be the only parts of the eyes that will have water added to them to activate the color and to make it darker. But everything else is going to be dry, because these are watercolor pencils. They're like paint in a pencil, basically. You know, you paint over it, you draw it, go over it with a damp brush, not wet, and then it just activates the color. Actually, I'll go ahead and demonstrate really quick. So let's say we got this right here. Let me turn this down a little bit. Okay. It's kind of bright, so I'm going to take my paintbrush, and notice how I wet it and then I wipe off the excess water. And let me hold this up so y'all can see it. Hopefully this thing acts right. Okay, so notice the pencil marking right there. I know it's kind of light, but look what happens when I go over it with a damp brush. It turns into like this more opaque color. So that is what watercolor pencils are, and that's how they behave. So I'm gonna do that to only the pupils, the very top of her eye, and then the eyeliner around her eye. So yeah, I'm not gonna do the entire eye like that. Yep, that is watercolor pencils. All right, so we got that. Do I want to zoom in a little bit more? Hold on for a second. We can zoom in a little bit more. There we go. I'll just have to move in some. There we go. Hey, all right. I need water. Okay. All right, so now let me look at this test eye. I'm gonna lightly go over. So now we're gonna use, actually, let me go ahead and do her liner. I'm gonna use this dark brown and use her liner. And I am gonna go over it with a little bit of black, but not too much because I don't want it to be very harsh. I like this shade of brown. This is called walnut brown. It's a really pretty shade. I did order some more pencils. You can buy these in singles, and they're $3.50 a piece from the actual company website. So I bought like 20 of them because this set that they gave me, it's really good. It's got your basic colors along with some extras, but they kind of shortchanged me on grays, on browns. So I just bought some extra colors that I did not have in this set. This is a 36 pencil set that I have right here. I'll go ahead and show y'all the case. Really, really, really nice set, man. Look at this. Look at this bad boy. Beautiful. Really pretty. Of course, the pencils missing are the ones that I have out on my desk that I'm using for the eyes right now. But yeah, really nice set. Gorgeous pencils. Beautiful case. So these are, yeah, 36 set. And they do have 72. They have 120. I think the 72 set is like, it's either the 72 one or the 121 is like, I think $200 or something like that. It's expensive. Yeah, this is pricey. I managed to actually get this on sale. I got it on sale, so yeah, save about $30 off of it. And it came with this book too, showing, you know, tips and whatnot, the different accessories, and the back of it is my favorite. This has all of their colors, and you can go through here and just see what they all look like. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a really nice set. So, put this back in here. All right. So what was I doing? Okay, I said I was going to go around her eye. This pencil's kind of dark. Yeah, I think they only gave me like 2 gray colors, and I'm like, man, y'all kind of shortchanged me on grays, bro. So I ordered like 3, either 2 or 3 additional grays, and it shipped yesterday. So the ETA is Saturday. I hope it arrives before I have to go to work. That way I can get a good look at them and stuff. Maybe do a little bit of testing on them. Just using this gray to go around her eye. Yeah, it's a pretty nice set. They just kind of shortchanged me on some of the colors. I was like, dang, man. So I can't wait to get them. And then I ordered an extra tray that holds an additional 36 colors, so I can hold my extra pencils when they come. So yeah. All right. What am I doing next? Oh, you know what? I need to actually go on the bottom of her eye. This gray. Yeah, the grays that I have, they're a little bit darker. This is one of them. I think I have one that's a little bit lighter than this. But the grays that I ordered are going to be lighter than the one I just used. So they have like 15 different grays, man. Like they have cool grays, they have warmer grays. I ordered a cool gray and a warm gray. So yeah. Can't wait to get them. Okay, so we are done with that. So now we're going to move on to walnut brown. It did rain here earlier today, a light rain, and it's supposed to, I think, is it tomorrow or Friday it's supposed to rain? Okay, so darker brown. I was so scared the first time I tried this technique. I'm like, dude, there's no way. ChatGPT and I think Grok told me how to use these. And they actually helped more than looking at tutorials. You know, they basically explained to me, you know, layers. Build up your colors in layers, and then in like your second to last layer is when you want to pack in the most color. Let's see, do I want to change the temperature? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I like the sound of soft rain and storms. But the heavy storms and heavy rain, no. Nope, I don't like those at all. I like something you can sleep through. Okay, so we've gotten that. Now what's next? Now we're going to use a color called Raw Umber. This is a lighter shade of brown. My best not to get any circles, but it's not a guarantee. That's the reason why I paint over them with acrylic paint. Oh, I got one more orange. I mean, excuse me, I got one more brown, and then I got this orange. That's gonna be my highlight. Try to leave that center space for the. Again, I know this is looking rough, but once I start packing this color in, her eyes are really going to pop. Trust the process. Okay. All right, and now we get to go in with this orange. And I'm also going to highlight under her pupil. Let's see, I want to zoom in a little bit more. All right. I'll get it close, tight look. Okay, now we do it all over again. So we go back in with black. I have to sharpen this at some point. I hope everyone's having a good evening so far. I hate that you had a bad day, Fox. Yeah, seems like you can never have a good day, can you? Man. Oh, well. I'm glad you're hanging out with me, so I'll be able to chill, relax, and hopefully you have a good dinner. Okay. All right. Just need a little while to relax. Okay. I will survive. What color did I use? Okay, that was this one. done this one? Yeah, I just need to do the orange. Oh boy. All right, that was our second pass. I feel like I gotta sharpen this black pencil. I gotta feel like I'm gonna run out of this one before in one of my other colors. All right. Like there was at Hell's Oats. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. All right. Third pass. This is when it really starts getting fun. Start packing that color in. This is one of the areas that's going to be activated with water, so the color is really going to be intense. I might go back over it again after it's dry. You get time to do it. It's starting to come together. Slowly but surely. Okay. All right. Trying to just crispen up her eyes a little bit. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna go over pupil with water at some point. feel like I need to make her line a little bit thicker, just slightly. A little bit. I'll go in there with white. Slowly getting there. Okay, so I think we are ready to activate the black. I was just going to do the pupil on the top of the iris with her black, but I decided to kind of blend that dark brown a little bit, or at least, you know, intensify the color. I know this looks kind of weird because of the angle, but I'm holding it up in the light so y'all can see it. I don't know if I told you guys this too. There is a special kind of paper you gotta buy for watercolor pencils because it's much thicker than regular paper, like printer paper, and it's built to withstand, you know, water without tearing. So this is what I'm using, even though I'm not using a ton of water. Okay, so go over her eyeliner. Gotta be really careful about this part. And anything outside of that, I'm not worried about. I'm just trying to soften that line some, because obviously I'm gonna cut her eyes out. Just trying to soften that some. Yeah, I'm not worried about anything outside the eye. I'm just trying to get this, smear some so that you get like a soft look. It's looking good. And sitting right here in front of me. I know on the stream it looks a bit wonky, but I'll hold it up so y'all can see. No, actually, let me not do that. I actually need to go back over the iris, or the pupil, I should say. It's looking nice. Again, I know the angle's kind of janky, but from where I'm sitting, it looks really good. Excuse me. I don't know why it looks so bad on stream. In front of me, it looks great, but okay. Just gonna clean this up a little bit. Orange stuff all over the place. This is a technique you can use where you dip the end of the pencil in water, and that will actually, I'll do a test right here, and it just makes the color way more richer. Again, I don't know who invented these, but it was genius. It's looking real good. I don't think they work on fabric, no. Again, they only work on this kind of paper, watercolor paper. It would be cool if they worked on fabric. I'm not gonna lie. It would be cool, but unfortunately, no. Let's see. I feel like I need to over this here. There we go. Let's see, where's my paintbrush? if the angle has something to do with it, probably. Let's see, I'm just making sure these are balanced. Trying to get a good look at it and see if there's anything else I want to add. There, keep it right here to be a little bit sharp. Pencil. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and add the highlights I've lost. Actually, hang on for a second. Going back over here, little spots I might have missed. these highlights. I kept one. Let's see. Okay, just make sure that was coming out. This is acrylic paint. It's one of those kind of pins you have to shake up and before, you know, so you can activate it. Okay, oh, it looks really good, but I gotta add, hold on, I see something here. It's a bit of a harsh line right here under her eye. Alright, it's a little bit better. Alright, so now my favorite part, adding these highlights with the white pencil. Whee! This is where, actually, see a little spot right here, go back over. I'm so, oh my god, I'm such a perfectionist. Actually, do I feel like I can go back over her eyelash? Yeah, maybe a little bit. Let's do that. Just gotta make that line pop a little bit more. These white highlights. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It's going to be kind of tricky to see at this angle, so I'm going to definitely hold it up for y'all so you can see. The real test is going to be when I hold the eye up and just see. All right. Oh, it's looking so pretty. All right, let me see something really quick. I'm gonna zoom out. Nope. Zoom out and let me see if I can. All right. Get this to focus. Come on. There we go. Camera lights at a weird angle. That's pretty. Her eye, of course, I'm going to cut her eyes out, so all the stuff around here is not going to be included in her eye, and I'm going to tilt them and adjust them. Looks real. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad with how they turned out. They're really pretty. See a couple little areas I can touch up. Just right here in the yellow part. See, I think it's gonna touch up a little bit. Yeah. It was 91 earlier. Oof. That's brutal. That is brutal. All right, let me see something real quick. Okay. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh my goodness. I love this white pencil, man, because it acts as like a veil over whatever color you use it over. Alright, awesome. So I think I want to go back over. Just making sure everything's good before I cut her eyes. Okay, so I see a couple little spots right here. Alright. This looks so good. Alright. So I think we're now ready to cut. That looks really good. Alright, so now I'm ready to cut her eyes. Just doing a double checking. Alright, so I'm going to go around. And these are going to be sealed with a Mod Podge and water mixture, so that her eyes won't get messed up. Whenever it rains here, especially the warmer months, it usually makes it hotter, which sucks. So, yeah, the rain's good. I mean, we need rain. Won't have food without it. But it just makes it hotter. Sometimes we'll get lucky and the temperature will drop, but it did rain earlier and it had the opposite effect. It made it just feel like a steam room. It sucks. Careful how I cut this. Alright, there we go. One eye down. Let's get the other one. I'm glad they turned out beautiful. cut. Let's go ahead and get that. More pointed. Oh, they look so cute. All right, we got them all. We got them. Hang on, let's actually, let me see something. Pretty close. All right, we got it. So now, moment of truth. Let's see how they look on baby girl, or at least laying on her face. Ooh, let me stand up so I can see. I don't know, it looks a little creepy. She's going to have eyelashes and she's going to have eyebrows. So, yeah. And that pacifier is going to be, it's just a fill-in. Trying to get this paper to lay flat, that would be great, but whatever. It's going to look good. Thank you. Yeah, I can't wait to do her hair and everything. It's, yeah. She looks cute on the camera. Look at her. I'm going to have to, you know, make adjustments and stuff as far as, like, placement and everything, but, yeah. She's like, I'm bald for right now, but I'm going to have hair. Peaches is going to put hair on me. So, yep. She's looking cute. Oh my goodness. I can't wait. She looks adorable. All right, well, that is that. Looks amazing. Nice little cozy stream. I am going to seal this and everything. She's going to have eyelashes, so that's going to really make her eyes pop. I'll probably do that off stream, such as such a small piece. But yeah, that's how our eyelashes are going to look. I might shorten them a little bit. Yeah. But, all right, y'all. I appreciate everyone for stopping in. And I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their evening. Thank you, Zelosi. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Alice. Yeah, I'm very happy with how her eyes turned out. I took it slow because I was like, let me just slow down. Let me go really slow on her eyes. There's no need to rush. But yeah, they're looking great. They look so good. Oh my goodness, they look amazing. Yeah, I told y'all it was a rough process starting out, but you know, once it comes together, that's when the end result just is worth it. It's like, I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm just rambling. But anyways, all right, y'all. So as always, thank you for stopping in, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I do plan on streaming tomorrow, but I think it is supposed to rain. I know we're supposed to have thunderstorms sometime this week. So if it's like a really bad thunderstorm, I'm going to have to cancel the stream because I don't want to risk, you know, losing power or whatever and Wi-Fi, and then everything just goes out. So I'll keep you guys in touch in case anything comes up. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and as always, bye y'all.